Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Man, we got something extra special for you today. We've got another one of our retro recipes. This one also goes back to the 1960s and to my in-laws in South Georgia. Now, they called this barbecue hot sauce. Is it hot? No, not really. It's not really loaded up, burn you up hot sauce. This was a barbecue hot sauce that they used that people from all over. When my father-in-law cooked a whole hog, or what they called South Georgia hash, I didn't even know what that was until late 80s. So they asked him to make this, and the other day we were going through some old cookbooks looking for some recipes and stuff, and we found the paper handwritten in my father-in-law's handwriting. Looks like this. That had the recipe for his hot sauce and for his South Georgia hash. So that's probably two things we're gonna make. I don't know how long this piece of paper has been around, but we definitely have saved it and are gonna hang on to it. So I'm gonna show you how to make his South Georgia barbecue pepper sauce or hot sauce. So hang tight. I'm going to go exactly by his recipe. So you start off with a half gallon, 64 ounces of ketchup. Now I'm not going to tell you what brand this is, but this is the good stuff. If I'm going to go to the effort to make it, I'm going to make it with good stuff. All right, that's 64 ounces or half gallon of ketchup. All right, now, next, if I can get it open. Next, we're going to take and put 2 cups of white vinegar. That's a quart, right? 16 ounces in a quart. You were watching and you just let me do it, right? I'm gonna fix it, all right? Before we even get it heated up. A quart is 32 ounces, not 16, all right? I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, that's 16 more ounces of vinegar. All right, now that's starting to look like what I remember. Next it takes 2 sticks of butter. Now I've let these sit out for 10-15 minutes and it's starting to soften up a little bit, which is good because every bit of that's got to melt into this sauce. All right, now next we've got what he called a palm of salt. All right, this is sea salt I'm using. To him, that's a palm of salt. To me, 2 tablespoons or so. And next, a palm, wait, that was a palm of salt. Next, 2 palms of black pepper. All right, good bit of pepper. All right, a small amount, he said, a small amount of red pepper. What he called red pepper was cayenne. So a small amount probably was like a teaspoon. All right, so we're gonna put a teaspoon. And last, not least, is dry ground mustard. All right, that's supposed to be to taste. And I was told start with a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. All right, so that's what I'm putting in it. All right. So let's start mixing this together. Now the big thing with this, we do not, absolutely do not want this to burn at all. All right, now let's get our butter melted. I'm gonna bring this to a rolling boil, but I'm gonna stay right with it. I do not want this to scorch, or we're gonna have to start over. And this is sure a big pot to go to waste of a hot sauce. All right, let me get this melted down, and as the temperature comes up, I'll bring you back. Okay, I hope you can see we got her to a boil. All right, and I have stirred and stirred and stirred. I've kept this from sticking and from scorching. So we've got this where we want it. Now that we've got it hot, everything has mixed together. I've got it stirred good. I'm gonna put just a little mustard in this. It needs just a taste more. Or at least that's the way I remember it. We'll see. This still has just a hint of sweetness in it. On the back side, it's got a touch of heat. It's really mild, it really is. I don't think someone who just absolutely doesn't eat spicy foods would go crazy trying this and saying it's too hot, because it's not. It's not. I can see where the vinegar and butter basting that they did on the whole hogs when they were cooking, I can see where that worked perfect with this. I can see how they loved it. All right, I think that's got that mixed in pretty good. That's it. That's better. And when you make this, you're gonna have to make it to taste. If you try this, and I advise you to try it, because this is gonna go well with all kinds of barbecue. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I have little bottles that I've gotten. I'm gonna take a little funnel here, and I'm going back to low with this, and I'm going to take and start pouring it in these bottles, and I'm going to make some. I probably will give some away. Who knows? I might even sell a bottle or two. We'll see. We'll see how upstate South Carolina people like this. And there we go. All right, so let me do another bottle here, Here it is. Isn't this gonna be pretty? Look at this. I've got one of the little Cuff and Stuff stickers on this bottle. That might be one that ends up getting sold. How about that? All right, well, I've got a lot of dipping to do. So let me get at it here. I'm gonna fill these bottles up, and it has little dropper stoppers. I guess that's a good name for them, a dropper stopper that goes over the top, and then caps that go on top of that. And look at that. There is a bottle of Cuff and Stuff hot sauce. How about that?
It's good stuff.
60s South Georgia hot sauce. Man alive. It's good stuff. It really is. And you saw it's easy to make. You can make on the kitchen stove, basically just like we did out here in the cook shack. Hey, if you hadn't already, how about hit the circle on this side? I'll have another video just for you. Hit that like button, share it. Hey, until next time, hang tight and be good to one another. Hang tight.